Alright, let's check out what we got in this one. So S's and T's in this box. That's some Bronze Age Spider-Woman, Spider-Man, Spidey and the Human Torch. Always love seeing Spidey and the Torch together. More Spider-Woman. Got a lot of Bronze Age Spider-Woman at the front of this box. And there we go. There's some modern Spider-Man. We got Slingers #1 here. Some more Spider-Man, Suicide Squad, some Superior. Got a lot of Superior in here. More Spidey and Torch. It's a Spider-Man classic there. But anything with Spider-Man and the Human Torch is pretty money with me. We got some Spider-Girl action. More Spidey. There's 2099 for those of you who are 2099 fans. Silk #1. Shield #1. Spider-Man. I always thought Electro was such a cool villain. More Spider-Man. Got a bunch of Superior in here. It's a pretty cool cover. That's a pretty cool cover too. I'll say what you will, like I know people aren't super gaga over collecting the modern stuff because everybody has such a hard on for value and older stuff and key this, key that, but so many cool covers in this modern age of comics, I feel. Lizard was another great villain I really enjoyed when I was a kid. I was just rewatching the Spider-Man cartoon today, and it's kind of a neat side note. He was the first, I guess not necessarily villain, but rogue, Spider-Man rogue in the cartoon TV series. There's some Spider-Woman, some newer stuff. Some Untold Tales. A lot of Spider-Man books in here. If you're a Spider-Man fan, then some pretty good odds in here. Another Silk #1. Spider-Woman, I believe this is also a, yeah, that's a #1. I like the pregnant cover too. I thought that was kind of neat, you know, she's just off being a mom for a while. Why the hell not? Superhumans are humans too. Oops. Lost my place there. Let's see here. Spider-Man Blue series. I would actually like to complete this someday and read it, just because that's one that I just like the cover art. I happen to think it's really cool. And entirely worth, you know, at least it makes it worth it for me, collecting all at once and at least reading one time. Oh. We're not even halfway through this one yet. Some more Vulture. Scarlet Spider. The clone saga that we all love so dearly. It really made the 90s such a special time. I love these old Savage She-Hulk comics. I think they are just super cool. I think She-Hulk is a hell of a fun character. And one of those times that, you know, sometimes the female spin-off characters get flack. People like to get real upset about having a spin-off to fill a demographic, but it's smart marketing, first of all, in the long run. And nothing usually succeeds instantly, but that one felt real right, worked real well. In the same way that I think Supergirl works well, and I think Spider-Woman and Spider-Girl, and really every Spider-Man really works for me. And if you don't like it, I guess don't fucking read it. There's some Swamp Things. Now, once again, people aren't super gaga over collecting the new ones for value, but they're a good read. I do believe in anything 90s Vertigo. Scarlet Witch #1. And the art is super cool. Of course, we have some Superman in here. And some Spawn. People always asking about Spawn, so that's one we're going to start holding on to more of. I love anything early Spawn with Violator. I used to collect it all myself back when I first got into collecting back in the day. And anything with Violator I love. The Violator miniseries, that was one of those first things I really collected. There's another Violator cover. More Violator. And always a good deal. Anytime you can get anything Spawn or Violator. Sandman also. You know, the 90s get a lot of flack for being a bad time for comics, but say what you will, I think generally everyone agrees Sandman's always awesome. Maybe not the most valuable series of all time, but there are some keys that you can find, you know, first Sith, first Morpheus, that hold some value. Oh, that one's folded over this one. There we go. Oh, that one's got a little warp to it. That sucks, but you'll have that sometimes. Nothing to get in a pissy mood over, really. Most of these are really nice. These are one of those line boxes I just picked up at the convention. If you're ever at a convention, you know, you can sometimes find people looking to make a good deal and some good basic inventory, and sometimes some better stuff if you have enough money to spend and enough experience to throw your hat into that arena. Gosh, I love these old Sandmans. The Man on the Moon. We are about halfway through right now, so we'll see if this lets me keep recording. I don't know that it will, but man, super cool stuff here. I love these covers. I'm not sure who does all these. Uh, is it Dave McKean? I'm not sure. It's very, very Dave McKean-esque. Dave McKean, of course, did a lot of covers for Neil Gaiman's books, and Mirror Mask in particular. So, any of you Neil Gaiman buffs should really check out Anything to Do with Dave McKean as well. Alright, Swamp Thing, and that's the end of the S's in this box, and now we are on to the T's. Some not quite bronze, I think that's Copper Teen Titans. There's a bronzer. Oh, there we go. Some Bronze Age Thor. That's pretty cool, right? Of course, no, these aren't really like the near mint ones, the great ones. Whoops. Dropped the camera there. Thought I'd switch hands if I was blocking the light too much. But, you know, anything bronze is always fun to get a hold of. It's a good read. And if it's not near mint, you can charge a sane, rational price for them. If you're a reseller, and if you're just an enthusiast, you can pick them up for a smaller price tag. You know, I have a lot of friends that when they collect, you know, they'll spend money on certain keys, and of course anything newer, they'll try to get a nicer copy, but in general, if it's not some big grail item, they will gladly spend a little less money on something a little more beat up, maybe not tore up, but, you know, oxidized pages and maybe a couple more dings. Maybe quite a few. It just really depends on what it is. I'll buy a lot of horror comics, just whatever shape. There's some Turok, not really super sought after, but he does have some name value. And, you know, he's a dinosaur hunter. Anything with dinosaurs is awesome. Some more Thor. Give me just a sec here. Gotta Gotta adjust this a little bit. There we go. Oh, look at that hell beast. Some more Thor. 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 So, got some Tick. I love the Tick, the cartoon back in the day. That was a high point for cartoons for me. Some more Tick. Some more Tick. It's getting a little hard now to look at all these. We'll just adjust and see if it does any better. There is a Thor number 4. That's a variant edition. Put that out with the variant covers. Probably not the most valuable one ever, but I do like to keep those separate. Some more Tick. May have gone through some of these twice by accident when I lost my place earlier, so if I did, you're bored right now, forgive me. I guess skip forward a little bit. Some more Titans. I remember this issue in particular. I've probably bought this a couple times over the last year since I got into reselling and buying in bulk. But this issue, I remember it clearly. It's great. I think this is part of Starfire's origin, maybe? No. I'm not sure, but that's definitely her sister, and she's super evil. And I like their dichotomy whenever they get into the stories together. Gives Starfire a lot of depth, so. Some more Teen Titans. Oh, Turtles. Got a bunch of Turtles comics in here. These ones aren't bagged and boarded yet, but still pretty dope. These newer IDW's Casey Jones. We may make it through this one before the battery, not the battery, but the video dies. You know, I've tried to make this a few times, but not enough memory. These videos, these newer videos with these cameras, now they, gosh, sorry, I have to keep adjusting these. They, the storage can get full pretty quick, so. Yeah, it is what it is.